Good evening, everyone. California Journal for Filipino Americans turned 16. "16 years of providing news and information to the Filipino American community and to the friends of the Filipinos as well, via the print edition and the internet edition, caljournal.com. It has been a journey and happiness for us to be doing this for the Filipino American community. First of all, we are grateful to God for the strength that He has been giving us throughout the years. I would like to thank the supporters, the sponsors, the advertisers, and the friends of California Journal for Filipino Americans. HSBC, AT&T, US Bank, East West Bank, Wells Fargo, the gas company, Southern California Edison, State Farm Insurance, NBC Universal, Farmers Insurance, Union Bank, Verizon, Chase Bank. A special thank you to a very good friend who flew all the way from the East Coast to join us tonight, Loretta Abrams. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat sa iyo. You have been a great mentor to all of us, great leader for our community as well. And to Dominic, I know with your busy schedule, you're here with us tonight, with your lovely wife, a Filipino as well. And Ken, I know with your busy schedule, you made it tonight. I know that you have a hectic schedule, and I really appreciate all of you being here. And where's Joe Alderetti? Joe Alderetti of Southern California Edison is the head of the Supply Diversity Program for the small business owners inside the room. If you want to get contracts from Edison, talk to him. And if you want to call him, I'll give you his home number. You know that I would not do that to you, Joe.
I know you.
And believe me, I don't even have his home number. Mrs. Alderetti would get mad at me anyway. To all of you, thank you very much. I also want to acknowledge the elected officials inside the room. The Vice Chair of the Board of Equalization, a very good friend of the Filipino Americans, Jerome Horton. Assembly Member Warren Furutani. I want to acknowledge the entertainers for tonight. They could become the upcoming stars in Hollywood. Let's give them a big hand of applause. Alberto Alvarado, the District Director of the United States Small Business Administration, could not make it tonight. He's in Washington, D.C. with a special assignment. But he sends warm greetings to every one of you. For the past 16 years, we have met great people and great mentors. Tonight, as we celebrate, our newspaper also want to thank the giants who have helped the community, the Filipino American community. The awardees tonight are the giants that have put our community on their shoulders. You have cared for our community. To all the awardees tonight, Mona Pascal, the former acting Mona Pascal is the former acting Lieutenant Governor of California, a proud Filipina. She works so much to uplift the Filipino-American community. Congresswoman Judy Chu, Assemblymember Warren Furtani, by the way, I also want to acknowledge the presence of the State Controller, John Chang. The other giants who have helped the community is also AT&T, HSBC. You are the giants that have put us on your shoulders and carry us along the way. Yes, in the history, no Filipino-American has never been elected in the highest office in the state of California. Never been elected as governor yet. Never been elected as lieutenant governor or in the state senate nor in the state assembly. But the end of last year, we have a Filipina that was appointed as an acting lieutenant governor of the state of California, Mona Pascal. Although we don't have Filipino elected state officials yet in the state of California, and we don't have Filipino-American CEOs yet in the Fortune 500, we have elected officials in Sacramento and Washington, D.C., and we have CEOs and officers in the Fortune 500 who advocate for us. Recently, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger nominated a Filipina to become a Chief Justice of the California Supreme Court, Justice Tani Cantil-Sacauye. All of us should support a Filipina to become the next Chief Justice. Justice Cantil-Sacauye has been in the 3rd District Court of Appeals since 2005. It has been approved this week by the 3-member commission. And by the way, I've seen Mona testifying in that hearing. Thank you very much, Mona. And if voters approve it in November, she would start a 12-year term on January 2011. We will rally behind her and let us be proud that she will become the first Filipina and the first Asian to become the next Chief Justice of the California Supreme Court. Let us be part of the historic moment to see a Filipina to become the next Chief Justice of the California Supreme Court. That sounds so great, right? All of us has a dream. Every community has a dream. Every person has a dream. Every single small business owner has a dream. But we have to meet the dream makers. The dream makers are the advocates who will assist us achieve our dreams and goals, but we have to do our part to succeed. Today is the 47th year of the I Have a Dream speech of Dr. Martin Luther King. We are part of his dream. If there are no contract opportunities available for us, we can dream all year long and just become the same small business owner and will never grow. But if the large corporations, the state government, the federal government open the doors of opportunity for small businesses, that is the time that we can achieve the success that we want. What we need are not only contacts. What we need are contracts. contract opportunities for the small businesses. The small business owners next need to move to the next level. Who are the corporate giants today that started so small and now they became so big because of contract opportunities? There are companies like Microsoft, Intel, Apple, Dell, and more that are now in the Fortune 500. They have access to government contracts and also contracts from the large corporations. For the Filipino-American employees, we will not stop being a supervisor or manager. We will go up the corporate ladder. We are hardworking employees. We are qualified. And one day, we will have Filipino-American CEOs in the Fortune 500. For Filipino-Americans in politics, one day, we will have Filipino-American elected officials in the state of California, state level, and in the federal level. And one day, we will have a Filipino-American born in the United States of America who will become the next United States presidential candidate. The former acting Lieutenant Governor, Mona Pascal, the United States Congresswoman Judy Chu, the California Assembly Member Warren Furutani, AT&T, and HSBC. You are the advocates for the Filipino-American community. HSBC and AT&T, you are Wall Street giants. You are global giants that loves our community to grow. I have great admiration to the CEO of AT&T, Randall Stephenson, and also to the CEO of HSBC, Brendan McDonough. They make our community a better place to live and work. Someone cannot do everything, but someone can do something to help in a small way or in a big way to better the lives of people. That someone is every single of us. Collectively, we can help several lives of people. To the awardees tonight, you have touched several lives of people, millions of people across the United States and Filipinos as well. As we gather together to celebrate the 16th anniversary of California Journal for Filipino Americans, we want to honor the people and corporations who makes our community a better place to live and work. I also want to thank the corporations who are advertising in our newspaper. You have taught us how to become a better newspaper. Every single individual in this world have experienced some type of a failure before they have reached success. There can be no success without experiencing failure. It is up to us to start all over again. Small businesses and large businesses in the United States are still experiencing some challenges. But we will overcome this challenge if we work harder and if the small businesses will have opportunities to grow. We need more companies in the Fortune 500 who will advocate for the Filipino Americans. But we need to do our part to succeed. As Filipino Americans, we can say we are ready. Yes, we can do it.